What's up, everyone? It's a new day. I'm here at the gym right now. I weighed in yesterday. I just didn't get a chance to tell you guys the weigh-in. The weigh-in prior was 266.3. Now I'm down to 265.3. So I lost a total of 8 pounds in 2 weeks. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, the last weigh-in, which was a week ago, was literally 7 pounds, and I lost basically another pound. Well, I can't look at it that way, and this is where it kind of gets into a situation where you got to know your body, you got to understand it, understand how your body reacts, what you're doing, right? So for me, I know my body. So I know that before I was doing this, I wasn't doing like a lot of legs, a lot of core. I was just doing some upper body workouts just to kind of maintain the muscle that I have. Now, since these full 2 weeks that I've been doing, I have been doing my legs a lot, right? I've been doing a lot of kettlebell workouts, kettlebell swings. It works out your quads. I've been doing like glute exercises. So a lot of the routines has to do with my legs. So I know that I start building a lot of density in my leg muscles because of prior to what I already had. So I'm not knocking it. 8 pounds in 2 weeks is actually really good. Because obviously if I can lose 8 pounds in another 2 weeks, that's almost 20 pounds in 4 weeks. And that's really good, right? Again, I'm not trying to, it's not a race. I'm not trying to say, hey, I lost 30 pounds in 6 weeks, a month and a half. No, because it's probably not good for me. Now, the other side to it is, so I lost a total of 8 pounds. However, the day that I weighed myself in the beginning at 273.3, I also measured. So that's what I resort to when things like this happen, where I get stuck. Not really stuck, but I can feel it in myself that, hey, I lost weight. Like I even told you guys, I feel really good. So I feel leaner. I feel like I'm losing weight. I'm moving around a lot better. I know that because I know my body, I know that I am starting to lose more weight because I feel better. I'm able to do more workouts longer. My conditioning is getting better. I'm sweating a lot more. My legs aren't getting as fatigued as when I first started. So I know it's starting to move up. So I know I'm building strength, right? I'm getting stronger. So I'm lasting longer. I'm doing more. So that's why I measure. Now, the cool part about this is how I know my body. So I did my measurements. So in 2 weeks, I lost a total of 8 pounds. And where did I lose those pounds, right? Where did I burn that fat? I think because of the way I'm eating, I'm burning it a lot in my midsection, right? Which is where I want to. So even in my measurements, in 2 weeks, I've already lost 2 inches all the way around, which is great. So that's what I'm looking for. Now, it's hard to judge the scale when I'm still working out. I'm still doing things that might be building density in my muscles, right? Muscle weighs heavier than fat. So I have to go off of measurements like my clothing, how I feel, how I look, right? So for me personally, I hold my weight, obviously, in my stomach area, my chest, things like that. I'm still very lean, like in my arms, my legs. I don't get chunky in those areas. So that's why I do my measurements like that. I measure around my chest, right underneath my chest, which is like the midsection, and then I do my lower, like towards my belly button. And those are the 3 areas. And that's where I noticed the big difference in 2 weeks, especially when my body fat percentage has dropped. So that's good. So again, that's where people kind of mess up because they start to get obsessed with the scale number. And this is a process. Like I said, I'm not trying to lose it quick just so I can say, hey guys, I went from 273 down to 240 in X amount of time. No, I'm going through the process. There's a struggle. This is a process. Like shit, next week I could probably lose 1 more pound or 2 pounds, whatever. But the whole point is, even if I lose actual 2 pounds on the body weight, but I'm consistently working out, doing kettlebell swings, working my legs, doing all that, and then I go and I lose another ½ inch, right? That's great. Now, obviously, if I measure myself and I'm the same, or I'm bigger, whatever, and then I stop working out, you can tell where the weight loss is coming from or where it's gaining from. You know, obviously, like let's say right now I just stopped. This is the third week, start of the third week. Let's just say I stopped working out. And all I do is, I don't know, let's just say I just hit the bag just in general. I just hitting the bag. I'm not watching too much of my carbs or sugar intake. I'm just eating less, but I'm still intaking all that. I might measure myself and I might be the same. My measurement might stay the same, but my weight might drop. The scale might be like, hey, I'm down 2-3 pounds. Like, oh shit. But then when I measure myself, I'm the same all the way around. But see, that's when it's going to tell me, okay, I'm losing muscle density, right? I stopped working out. I stopped lifting weights. I stopped all that stuff. And all I'm doing is basically cardio. It's kind of like somebody saying, or I tell people, if you just want to lose weight and you just want to go from an extra large into a small, then, and you don't care about muscle, you don't care about your physique, how you look, nothing like that. You just want to fit in that size small, then just run every day. Eat lean and run. Just run, do sprints, start off jogging, whatever. But just do that and eat better, eat cleaner. And you'll just basically thin out. And then you'll get what they call like a runner's body, right? You just get really lean and thin. And that's it. So again, that's not my goal. That's why I'm going through this process, showing you guys what I do. So yesterday I went crazy on hamburger patties. I had in total for the whole day, I had 5 hamburger patties. Basically, I just grill the hamburger patties and I put cheese on it. And I put mustard all over it and I just eat it like that. So not too bad. I feel good. I'm taking my BCAAs. I got my BCAAs. I got my creatine that I'm still taking that's retaining water. And I got my glutamine for recovery. So again, all those supplements, I'm making sure I'm getting the recovery I need. Again, the thing I lack is sleep, so I'm trying to get it through supplements to try to help my body to keep pushing, keep going. But other than that, we're going to keep pushing. I just did a workout right now. I did kettlebell swings. I'm getting a little heavier on the kettlebells. The goal is for me to get back up to my 70-pound kettlebell where I'm swinging that sucker like crazy. I do swings into alternating swings into a press. So I need to get back to that. And it was cool because when I did it before, I was a lot leaner, I was smaller, and I was going up in strength, which is really good. So I'd rather be like that again, where I might get leaner and smaller, but I still have my muscle, but I'm getting stronger because I'm working more of my legs, my glutes, and my core. So that's it, guys. Till next time, I hope the squad is getting bigger. I hope you guys are following. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any questions or you guys have any feedback for me, maybe some other workouts I can do, let me know. I'll talk to you guys soon.